You know, all those males out there that are just looking for a female to get their kicks off of, or to have a female serve them in some way. Let me tell you why I despise you, why I can't stand you, why when I hear you I just want to see you on fire. I don't like liars, and I mean that in every sense. And I know those on the social media, those ones that are trying to do the dating and stuff, they have false images, and they sit there and they say fake ass shit just to draw somebody in. I can't stand you. I can't stand you. I can't stand you. I can't stand you. I know y'all's game. I know who you are. I know who you are in truth. I can see through you. I can hear you. I know your spirit. The spirits tell me everything. When it comes to the beings in this world, they are transparent in all they do. And man and their kind has, wondered what's going on, and, the meaning of life and what is behind it. But every living being in this world is just a reflection of who they are in spirit. This is not a place I belong. When it comes to the beings of this world, I'm completely different. Even when I've tried having, a companion, an animal companion, there's nothing there. There ain't. Since I died in the world, I died, I see differently, okay? I received the heart of Christ. My heart was broken. And it wasn't just broken in a different way. It was, I was so brokenhearted. And all those that, their heart breaks in this world, then, and they die in the world, they receive the heart of Christ. They're reborn again in spirit. The baptism of man is just pointless. But there are so many reasons I despise men. Okay, one, when I was married, I was treated like I was nothing more than something to keep house and, degrade, and, it was, I know what it was all about. And, and I've dated and I've had other relationships, and the biggest thing men say to me is, oh, not all men are the same, I'm different, and blah, 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 and they act the fucking same. They talk out of two sides of their mouth. That's why I say they have a forked tongue, because they'll say one thing and do another. They try to manipulate you through words, and that's what snakes do. They'll try to do a little dance. And I'm not gender biased, because I know women do the same thing. Because I worked with those bitches. I know that they sit there and talk out of two sides of their mouth. They put on fake faces. And then, what's really weird is y'all point fingers at each other, but you're both doing the same. You'll sit there and blame another person. Oh, well, she's doing that and blah, blah, blah. But you don't look at your fucking self and realize that you got the same damn behavior. In a relationship, it's just two mirroring each other. And guess what? I walk independently. There is nobody that mirrors me. Nor can they. They can't mirror me. There's none. And I say there's none in this world that can mirror me. Because I will shatter that image that tries to come at me like they're for me. And I've had so many try to do that. They'll try to walk like me. They'll try to talk like me. They'll try to move like me. But guess what? There's only one. Me, 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 me. And you know, the beings of this world, the inhabitants, you know, they can put on false skins and try to build themselves up in the world of man. However, their popularity is waning. They're not going to make it. I wear the highest crown. And I will rise up when all others are wallowing in the mud in the ground. You know, I'm waiting for my door to open, and I'm building my heaven about me. And I know as I build, I grow in soul, and I grow in myself and who I am, my truest self, and I build to that. See, you can't get to your higher self if you never start moving forward the right way. And that's what I have to say to all those dumbasses that think with their genitals. I don't care if you're a boy or girl. Babies! You're never going to escape death. You're never going to make it to your higher self. You will be a servant of the earth and meek skins. That means you'll become an animal. So I hope you enjoy your time, your life, because life is precious. Life was a gift. Okay, all received the gift of life. They did. But there is nowhere where it is written or ever promised that you'll get that chance again. And that's why it says so many squander their inheritance, because their inheritance is life. If you squander where you're at right now, if you squander your mind, you squander your heart, you squander your body, you squander your spirit, and you don't grow in soul, nothing's going to save you because you squandered it. And you won't ever get to taste life again like you have. That's just the truth of it. You know, there's nothing that's going to magically come and make you a higher being. That takes work, self-discipline. You know, so many people want to take the easy way out. You know, when they want that better body, they try to buy those pills. You can't buy a better body. Okay? You have to eat what is good. You have to endure, persevere. You have to be disciplined in what you do. You're not going to sit there and buy a better mind. There's so many people that try to go to college and they try to, you know, use that degree to think they're of a higher intelligence, but they're not. They're just parrots that repeat some stuff. They were told that they were given grades and a diploma for their money. That's basically what they did. They paid for it. You know, you're not going to grow in spirit by going to the same church over and over again, listening to the same people. You're not going to grow in spirit that way. You're going to stay the same. You're not going to gain the heart of Christ if you stand on the sidelines and don't move in truth. You can be a fake bitch, and I don't care if you got a dick or it's white. You can be a fake bitch all you want to, but you can do whatever church functions you want to. You can go vote a certain way. You can do what you want to do, but that doesn't mean you'll ever have the heart of Christ. And in this world, you can build yourself up as a queen or a king. You can have all material possessions. You can say you own the world, but that doesn't mean you have a crown upon your head. A crown upon your head means you're forever growing in mind. You know, the spirit showed me dead stumps everywhere, dead trees, and that means they're just dead, cut off, burn up. You know, it is what it is. I consider it a tragedy, but whatever, you know. I don't judge or condemn them. I'm just baffled that, you know, that they didn't decide to step out of the sidelines, you know. You can't live with regret in your life. You've got to sit there and take a chance, you know. Go do what you want to do. Go have some balls about you. But move cautiously. Don't disrespect others. That's why I say it is better to walk alone, but you've got to sit there and be disciplined. You cannot have lust and run around, because that causes fornication. You will fall into disease and ruin. You will, you know, and if you have children all over the place, that just takes from your spirit. It takes from you. It takes from your energy. Because, you know, regardless, you're going to pay a price. In this world, nothing is for free. And that includes sleeping with women. Everything comes at a cost. Remember that. Even that little eye candy on the phone, that comes at a big old cost. Y'all might not realize it now, but you will. You will. That takes away from your growth, your spiritual growth, your mental growth, your body growth, your heart. When you sit there and look at people lustfully, it kills your heart. It strikes your heart. That's why so many die of heart disease. You know, they don't take care of their bodies, but they already have their strikes spiritually against their heart. Without a heart, you cannot go on. Because you killed it. Without love, you cannot have a heaven about you. Because you invite hell. And it's, you know, if y'all don't find humor in inviting darkness to you and being in those miserable conditions, then whatever. You know, y'all can sit there and mock and act like trolls online, but I know that you stay on the computer all the time because you do not want to face yourself. You're popping some kind of pill, you're drinking some kind of alcohol, you're doing something because you can't stand to live with yourself. You know what? I enjoy myself. I love myself. You know, I might be by myself a lot, but I'm not in darkness, I'm in light. I'm happy. I flow free. I have a wonderful spirit about me. And that's why y'all want to say hateful, mean things to me and try to mock me and bring me down with y'all's nasty, perverted comments. But it doesn't matter, because y'all are just little fucking ticks in the world that are about to be squished. Nothing to you. You hate yourselves. I don't hate myself. I love every bit of me. I love my mind. I love my heart. I love my body. I love my spirit. I love my soul. I love every bit of me. I love my name, Wendy Dawn. There ain't anywhere I wouldn't trade lives with anybody. I am who I am, and I stand firm in that. Can any of y'all say that? No, because y'all wish y'all were living a different life. You wished you had money, or maybe, you know, someone by your side. I don't. You know? If it's not love, then I don't want it. And if it doesn't come freely with a heavenly vibe, then it can go somewhere else. Because I know what I want. And that's what I say to all y'all posers out there that don't know love or happiness. Y'all don't bother me anymore because I know that y'all are just a bunch of little trolls in a box that masturbate into socks. You wished you had somebody to touch you and love you and want you, but they don't. Nobody wants you. You know, I am wanted. I just stay away from people. Believe, man, I could have someone by my side just like that, but I choose not to because they're not the one for me. At all. So what do y'all little fuckers have to say about that? Told y'all, I am Queen Bee. Independent honeybee. That means I don't need a bunch of buzziness around me. I'm powerful in my own crown. I can move on my own. And y'all little trolls that sit there and all y'all do is lust after the body or things of this world, there's nothing to you. You look around and there's nothing to your name. Nothing. You have no skills. You're losers. The only thing you know is because you had to sit there and learn it as a monkey task, being shown over and over again. And I guarantee all those that are making perverted comments, they're all entry level. They're the lowest of the low. They're the scrapers, the butt scrapers. I choose to work with what is around me because I don't want to be a part of the system of the beast or feed into the industry of commerce. Those that are online making those pervert comments, they have no choice. They can't think outside the box. They can't survive on their own. They have to be told what to do. Those out there that their mama don't even want to have anything to do with them. Y'all ain't got no respect for anybody. You don't love your mom. The motherless and the fatherless, those that choose to be bastard children, they always make up some excuse. They're always victim too. They always cry about something. They always play the victim like, oh, and they're always angry. They're always angry and hateful. Boo-hoo. I can't touch that jelly. I can't touch that jelly. My milkshake is not for you boys. You know, even those ones that even when they go into the strip club with money, they still get no love. Y'all won't even. That's why y'all hide online in your little boxes, because you can't even take a girl out. So you sit there and get hateful because no girl wants anything to do with you because you're an asshole. I know all about those stupid boys. The ones that sit there and watch the women, and they sit there and they try to abuse or verbally abuse or mentally abuse or emotionally abuse. They're all about abuse because they ain't got no love to give, and they ain't got nothing to them, so they put other people down. A loser puts other people down. I'm a winner, bitches. Build my own cabin, have a garden, have a van, been across country. What are y'all fucking losers doing that are sitting there, you know, making perverted comments online? Nothing. Nothing at all. You know, or if they're hooked up, the relationship is miserable. Lots of, you know, men who sit there, I've come across them, they'll sit there and accuse women of being druggies or whatever, and they're like the worst of the worst alcoholics, or, you know, whiskey drinkers are always the most miserable people. That's who's the most miserable people. They'll talk about other people. They'll fucking, that gut rot whiskey. I know, striking a chord with some of y'all. Gut rot.